It was a dreary October evening as the three students crept through the graveyard. They could hear the wind whistling through the nearby trees when suddenly there was a loud thud. Before their eyes appeared a half-skeleton, half-human. It had black, greasy hair, a ripped t-shirt, and muddy black pants. It was digging up a gravestone. It paused, then stared and said, "I will make sure this Halloween is the most miserable one yet." The skeleton then started knocking over gravestones in a fit of rage and awakened the zombies, who started slowly clawing their way out of the deep, musty, dank graves. The three children shrieked at the top of their lungs and sprinted out of there as fast as they could. The children dashed out of the cemetery with the zombies on their tail and headed to an eerie gray house that looked abandoned. Unfortunately, the home belonged to the skeleton man and his spooky friends, but the children didn't know that when they ran inside to escape the zombies. As the children went into the house and took a seat on the nearby couch, panting and morbidly terrified, they heard an eerie whistling sound behind them. They turned around and saw the skeleton man with a shovel ready to dig into their brains. They tried to escape through the doors and windows, only to find out they were all locked. Then, as the skeleton man reached for them, they escaped his hands, only to hear the zombies crash through the front door. The zombies cornered them in the dusty, dark corner, and they cowered in fear. Suddenly, the floorboards beneath them gave way, and they fell into a dark basement. When the dust settled, they saw a single ray of light coming from a window shining onto a lump on the floor. They began to walk toward the lump, trying to figure out what it was. "I'm going to touch the lump," said one of the students. Carefully, the student creeped toward the lump, more frightened with every step. The first child reached out a trembling hand and hesitantly touched the lump. They grasped the lump, and initially nothing happened. But very soon after, the lump transformed into a long, vine-like object and began wrapping itself around the child's arm. The child screams, at first in fear, but these screams quickly change to screams of pain as the vine coils its way around the child's body as smaller vines invade the nose and ears. As the vine lifts the flailing body from the ground, the child tries to scream, but no sound is heard as a giant leaf protrudes from the child's mouth. "Unbelievable," says one of the friends. The child tries with all his might to escape the deathly grip of the coiled vine, but to no avail. He is raised higher into the air as the vine slowly starts peeling the boy's hair back. Suddenly, he falls to the ground, transformed into the shape of a half-skeleton, half-human with black greasy hair, a ripped t-shirt, and muddy black pants. Out of nowhere, a fluffy rainbow unicorn swoops into the basement. He proceeds to distribute free cotton candy to everyone, but the kids know not to eat the tasty treat. Everyone knows kids are smart. The skeleton ate the cotton candy and turned into a lucky charm. The super intelligent kids use the lucky charm to magically escape the basement. Stay tuned next year to hear the latest adventures of the three kids.